Hi, I'm Dave Baker. We're at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California, and today I'd like to talk with you about some things that happen in the comic book industry. We're going to talk about some DC Comics news, some Free Comic Book Day news, and some Future Quest previews. I'm also going to give you my review of Moon Knight, number dos. Stick around to the end of the video and learn how to win this pop of old Jimmy Rhodes here, courtesy of Fat Collectibles. First up this week, we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart. Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday. That's right, May 7th, all across the US. Every comic book store is going to be giving away free comics. Every publisher publishes one book, and they give them all away. So every store has like 20, 30 books made by the different publishers. They give them away to kids, they give them away to adults, they give them away to everybody. So if you are trying to get into comics, you want to find some place to start reading, this is a perfect place. Go to your local comic book store and find the joy of reading comics. I am going to be at the Comic Bug in Culver City this Saturday, along with the rest of that hashtag crew. I'll be selling my comics, and they'll be interviewing people. It should be fun. Come down to Comic Bug or any other comic book store in your area. They all have free comics. Get into it. Next up this week, we're going to talk about Future Quest, the new Johnny Quest comic that's coming out of DC as part of their Hanna-Barbera relaunch. I'm really excited about this book, and we got some preview pages. They're not colored, but as you can see right now, they're super, super dope. I love this one specifically of Johnny and Haji wearing rocket packs, flying around, being fun, having fun together, being little kids. I'm so amped for this book. It feels so right, and I love Jeff Parker and Doc Shaner, and I'm just so jazzed for this book. Finally this week, if you're looking to try and break into comics, if you've always wanted to try and write comics but you never really know where to start, it's hard to find an artist, it's hard to teach yourself how to draw, there's a new thing that you should apply for. It's called the DC Comics Talent Workshop, and they're doing a writer's version of it, so it's a 13-week class. You apply, you get in, you get to learn from Scott Snyder, writer of Batman and Witches and a million other things, and then if you do well in that, they select you for a master's course here in LA. They bring you to Burbank, and if you do well in that, maybe you get put on a DC book. Not a bad road, my friend, for people who are always trying to say, like, it's really hard to break into the comics industry, and you don't feel like making your own. You should apply. It's DCComicsTalentWorkshop.com. It's a great resource. DC's trying to help usher in new voices. You should really, really, really apply if you have any interest in writing comics. I'm sure that DC would love to hear from you. The book this week, we're going to be talking about Moon Knight number 2 from Jeff Lemire and Greg Smallwood and Jordi Belair. I love this book so much. It is so great. The high concept is, what if Mark Spector, aka Moon Knight, was put in an insane asylum, but all the other members of the insane asylum were characters from his past / his multiple personality disorder personas. It's really fucking weird. He puts on like basically towels around his head and wraps them into a Moon Knight mask, and then he can kind of see the real nature of reality, and he can see that all the guards in the insane asylum are actually like dog people, and that the psychiatrist that he's been talking to may or may not be an Egyptian god. It's super crazy, and it's really, really cool. It kind of takes the current incarnation of Moon Knight, where he's kind of this lone psycho in a white mask working with the police, and the old version of him where he was a multiple personality disordered, crime-fighting, more standard vigilante, and kind of smooshes them together in the best way possible. If you like really cool art, Greg Smallwood's illustrations are super dope in this. He does a lot of really fun panel breaks, a lot of really cool panels within panels, and a lot of really great page layouts where like the panels will go like this and form an exclamation point. It's super, super great. Yeah, I can't recommend the book high enough, so please go pick up Moon Knight number 2. I'm Dave Baker. That's the news this week. If you'd like to read comics that I write, you can find them at theactionhospital.com. If you'd like to come meet me, I'm going to be at Comic Bug May 7th, Free Comic Book Day, selling my wares. I'm also going to be there with the rest of the hashtag kids. You can say hello to them. If you'd like to win this guy, courtesy of Fat Collectibles, please comment your favorite Iron Man armor below. See you next week, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that goodness so we can continue having this meaningful dialogue about comics.